Alright, here we are in Watertown today. We're going to get started on a certainteed landmark arc metric pewter wood. It's the color we're using. We're going to do an SBS cap sheet in the rear. I think this is about 30 squares. We're at 188. We got a bunch of strong young kids up there going to do this roof for us. Alright, I'm liking what I see. Get started. Okay, so here we are with the top view of a roof that's going to be stripped here. Putting in our safety lines. We're getting ready to get started. We're going to replace the lead in the chimney. Step flashing. Put a ridge fence on. Prep the ground. We're going to Recon rock and roll this thing. What we have here is a re-roof of an addition that's not very old. You can see that they use 1/4-inch plywood here. It's just not working. We're going to have to resheathe this before we ice and water it. And it's very dangerous when you don't use the right size stuff. Give you an example. That's all it takes to fall through. Break your leg, ruin your life, kill somebody. This ain't right, you know? Somebody builds like this. That's why you always have to be careful on these roofs. It's never what it seems to be. So you have now this as well. You know, this builder here was a bum. Anyway, we're going to have to deal with it. It's only a few years old. All of the skylights are leaking. And you look at this low slope roof here. We got a real old house with a new addition. And this is all Grace Ice and Water Shield. What we're going to do today, we can't get this off, but we're going to put another base sheet on top of this. And then we're going to do an SBS or a cap sheet, granulated polygrass. This is a beautiful product for this. It's got enough pitch here. You don't have to do the 060, and it's really going to work for this gentleman. But there's a lot of prep before you do this kind of work. And what happens is this is cut flush, which is perfect. We're going to drop our new ice and water shield that goes with the granulated over to the top, and then we'll add our drip edge and then the cap sheet. Now, to deal with this successfully, you have to get in like this gentleman is doing, Julio, and he's taking the siding off so that we can create actually a new flashing up and under. See it? He's got to work that. There's no easy way around this. The water's has to be dealt with. This here as well has to get cut back flush, just an inch, so that our ice and water shield now goes on top of the fascia, and we'll ice and water shield the whole thing. Now, getting up into here, we got a lot of rotted boards, and these guys are taking care of business. Situation like this, you can either cut it, you can turn your blade and cut it off so that you have slope, or you can build it up. Cutting it off would be better. But you see, when you get into these old houses, and it's always unforeseen, you've got these old naughty boards that are just crap. So it's very easy to come through these roofs if you don't pay attention.